I'm not an idiot, and I have no intention of summoning an insane blood-red demon, and neither should you. The tale of Bloody Mary is actually rooted in some pretty deep history. The legendary monarch, Queen Mary I, was the only child of King Henry VIII and Catherine of Aragon. She led a pretty miserable life after a series of awful physical conditions that kept her in constant pain. Just before Christmas in 1554, she burned 300 people at the stake, which earned her the title Bloody Mary, the name chanted by teenagers in dark bathroom mirrors all across the world, hoping to catch a glimpse of her ghost. So let's get started with 5 teenagers who summoned Bloody Mary. At number 5, we have a story from Eddie, which happened on Friday the 13th, 2007. While her parents were out shopping, Eddie and her friends decided they'd try to summon Bloody Mary. Never a good idea. Her friends had heard a different way and attempted to speak with her, and so they sat in a perfect circle with their knees touching. Eddie's friends had made it very clear that they couldn't break the circle. She heard they'd be cursed or worse. They then all chanted, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, please may we speak with Bloody Mary. Eddie's friends then flipped a coin, heads meaning yes, tails meaning no. It landed on heads. The circle of friends asked, please may you show us a sign that you're here. Again, the coin landed on heads. As it happened, a CD that they were listening to skipped and started to stick on their feet. The group began to feel dizzy and faint, and their vision started to go blurry. Remembering the curse, they asked Bloody Mary if they could end the summon and break the circle. They flipped the coin. It was tails. No. They started to feel long fingernails brushing across their face. The curtains began to shake. Terrified, Eddie shot up and broke the circle. She slammed the curtains shut, and since that day, Eddie has had a strange, creeping feeling that she's somehow not alone. Next up at number 4 is a tale from Nicole that has left her so horrified that she can't even type Bloody Mary's name. Initially, Nicole found it hilarious that people would believe in the urban legend. So, ready for a quick laugh, she headed to the bathroom, turned off all the lights, spun around 7 times, and said Bloody Mary. She faced the mirror and waited in silence for something to happen. Nothing. Just as she was about to leave, she heard the soft voice of a woman singing. She turned back around to face the mirror when she saw a woman with long, dark brown hair soaked in blood. Across her neck, she had a deep knife wound. Nicole screamed. Anyone would. Hearing her brother started banging on the bathroom door, attempting to turn the lock. The woman in the mirror smiled, reached out of the mirror, and drew a deep scratch across Nicole's face. When she woke up, Nicole was in the hospital. The right side of her face was covered in bandages. Her brother had told the doctors that one of their cats had scratched her, and interestingly enough, the doctors believed them. Now, the weird thing about this story is that the very same night, Nicole's uncle had mysteriously passed away. She believes that the two are linked, and that Bloody Mary attacks not only you, but your loved ones. Bringing it in at number 3, we have a story from Matty that took place on June 22nd, 1999. Matty lived in a small town called Newport in Michigan. Matty and his best friend Jake were only 13 at the time, but they were a curious pair and had heard people talking about Bloody Mary at school. It was around 10 or 11 p.m. when the pair were both hanging out. Jake decided he wanted to take up what everyone was talking about and play the Bloody Mary game. Bad idea, Jake. Now, Matty didn't feel the same, and while Jake headed up to the bathroom to do the usual setup of summoning, Matty remained behind. He heard Jake cluttering about in the bathroom and then heard the familiar Bloody Mary chant. Matty said nothing happened for 10 minutes, complete silence, but he could still see the candlelight flickering from underneath the door, and so decided to head to the kitchen to get something to drink. When he returned, he noticed that the candlelight had gone out. The door was locked, and Matty frantically tried to open it. His dad came running, asking what all the commotion was about. Believing that they'd accidentally locked the bathroom door, his dad retrieved his tools and began to pick the lock. When the door finally swung open, they shrank back in horror. Jake was slumped against the wall with his head in a sink full of blood-red water. Yikes. Bringing it in at number 2 is a story from 2 friends, Dave and Jimmy, that highlights the real dangers of Bloody Mary. The pair were 14 years old, and Dave had recently told Jimmy that he was moving to California. His mum had gotten a new job. Jimmy was devastated. The pair had been best friends for years. He was going to miss him dearly. The thing is, Dave hadn't yet told any of their other friends at school, and so the pair decided to hatch a plan and make Dave's last day at school legendary. They would play the Bloody Mary game, and convinced their friends that she'd taken him away. In reality, Dave would slip out the bathroom window while their friends waited outside. Jimmy would then run screaming out of the bathroom, cursing Bloody Mary. But that's not how it went down. The pair walked in, lit a candle, and chanted Bloody Mary 3 times in the darkness. They both said their reflections, blinking. Nothing happened. The pair said their goodbyes. Dave jumped up onto the sink to slip out of the bathroom window, but as he was halfway out, Jimmy decided to play a little prank. He jumped forward and screamed, but Dave was caught off guard. He lost his footing and slipped out the window. Terrified, Jimmy poked his head out. Dave had fallen 15 feet and held his head on a chain link fence. Jimmy later told everyone that David had got spooked when he saw Bloody Mary, and so jumped out the window in fear. But in his own words, he sees the real killer every time he looks in the mirror. And finally, at number 1, we have the legend of Mary Worthington, aka Mary Bloodsworth. In Boston, Massachusetts, during the early 1700s, there are prominent folktales of a young, beautiful woman who lived in a tiny cottage deep in the woods. There, she would sell herbal remedies and tinctures to the local villagers. Some in the village believed her to be a witch. There was a rumor spread that Mary had whispered to a young girl in the village to chant her name in front of her reflection in a pool of water. If they did, they would be forever beautiful like Mary. Soon, young girls from the village began to disappear. One by one, they went. The villagers searched the woods, the farms, the barns, but there was no sign. That is until one night, when a young family witnessed their daughter sleepwalking. Not wanting to wake her, they followed her out of the house and into the woods. As they traveled deeper, they noticed a strange glowing light in the distance. It was Mary Bloodsworth's cottage, and she was standing outside, calling the young girl to join her. The town soon caught on, and Bloody Mary was burned at the stake. Some say that she burned away completely, as if she was thin air. Others say that she was a reincarnation of the Tudor Queen, eternally cursed to possess another young woman, and her spirit escaped into the crowd. There are rumors that people still practice witchcraft at her graveside, leaving offerings of candles, 3 red stones. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. That's all we've got time for today, folks. We hope you've enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a comment in the box down below. I've been your host, Jack Finch. This has been Most Amazing Top 5. And until next time, take it easy. Whoa! Are you ready? Because today we got some photos that are going to make you say, oh no. Photos that you don't even want to deal with. Some scary stuff, some nasty stuff, some horrible stuff. Sounds like my childhood. But everybody, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on the YouTube notifications. That way you get notified as soon as I post a new video. And I'm posting every other day now, so be checking back on the channel to see if I posted, because I probably did. And I'm doing shout-outs at the end of the video, so stick around and your name might be in it. And then just comment what you want me to react to next, and I'm going to do it. I always give it a free. Oh, all right, let's go ahead and check out some of these photos that are going to make you say, oh, no. Let's do it. Okay, number 1. Jeez, that's a human centipede. It's a centipede on a human. Okay, come on, that can't be real. Are you serious? Is this a bug from like the Amazon or something? Dang, come on, guys, go into your closet. We gotta get that belt. We're gonna whoop that centipede. Hey, comment down below. If this thing is running towards you, what are you doing? What do you mean? What am I doing? I'm gonna pet it. No, I'm not gonna pet it. I'm gonna run the opposite direction, man. I mean, I feel like this thing is probably a delicacy in another country. You know, they eat these for dinner, and then, you know, they have this with their steak and eggs, man. Probably not. That's just nasty. I mean, if you're just trying to add a crunch to your lunch, not today. God dang. This thing is longer than my nose, because I got a pretty long nose. Pretty big. The nostrils. Anyway, I mean, what the heck? This thing looks like the whip Indiana Jones used. This thing looks like a dang emoji. But speaking of emojis, everybody be sure to click the first link in the description below and download Quid. If you don't already know, Quid is one of the best apps out there where you can open packs and collect cool custom emojis. You can collect stickers, GIFs, or gifts. Is it gifts or GIFs? You can collect cards and more for free. Woo! Five Nights at Freddy's Lego, man. Woo! What do we got? Cupcake or something? Oh, hey, dang, this thing's scary. But the brand spanking new thing that Quid has got going on right now is Shelfie. So, man, we got to get like a nice background, like something like, ooh, yeah, I like this. Okay, and then we're going to use the marionette, add some accessories, and I just need like an overlay of fish. Why not? And then you can show everybody your selfies on your socials just by saving it to your camera roll and then posting it. This app has been blowing up more than my bathroom after Taco Tuesday. It got the biggest catalog of stickers anywhere. I'm talking exclusive free stickers that you can use and text to your friends, if you have friends. I mean, they've got stickers for Marvel, Rick and Morty, Game of Thrones, My Little Pony. Yes, I said My Little Pony. And they got Transformers. Oh, hold up now. They got games like Five Nights at Freddy's, God of War, and Fallout. Plus, they got Michael Jackson and even other YouTubers. Man, forget that. I got my own brand new